Hello friends, how are you? Please subscribe my channel for daily new update. Good Morning Britain viewers expressed their heartbreak as the parents of two children murdered in the Southport knife attack last summer paid tribute to their daughters on television for the first time, with some saying they couldn't bear to watch. The parents of 6-year-old BB King, who have chosen to remain anonymous, and Jenny and David Stankham, the parents of 7-year-old Elsie, sat down for an emotional interview with Good Morning Britain. The interview was divided into 3 segments, with the final part focusing solely on Elsie's parents. Reflecting on their daughter's life, Elsie's mother said, "She was truly born special. She was born nearly 5 weeks early. It was a privilege to be her mum. I was so proud of her, the effort she put in everything, the love she gave. Her nature was so pure. From day one, all I've ever said is Elsie didn't know bad. She was fearless in a sense." She added, "Our house is such a happy house. Every morning, we shout to each other, 'Good morning.' It's the way we wake up every morning, and we always say we'll try our best to be our best." Elsie's father added, "Elsie was like the glue of the family. She really was special." Reflecting on their grief, Elsie's mother admitted, "I think we've been living in 6 months of shock. We kept ourselves in a really tight bubble. At night, dealing with not putting Elsie to bed, we just couldn't relate the two things." She added, "We promised ourselves that we'd get up, have a shower, and get changed every day. We represent Elsie. Our actions and how we hold ourselves is a presentation of her. You know, she was so much more than that school picture. I mean, we could never show you how special she was." Host Susanna Reid then asked Elsie's father, David, how he was feeling. He responded, "Guilt, anger, that's just something I've got to deal with." Susanna added, "You'd fight to the death for your children." To which Elsie's mother, Jenny, replied, 100%. "I'd swap with Elsie any day." Following the interview, viewers took to social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, to share their reactions. User at Emily Millicent wrote, "This interview with Southport victim Elsie's family is just absolutely heartbreaking." Another viewer, Gaz, posted, "In tears listening to the parents of those poor girls. Very hard to watch, absolutely heartbreaking. Just hearing little things like it was hard not getting to put their child to bed again broke me. You naturally think of your own kids." Stuart McKinnon wrote, "I'm so upset. I hope those girls' parents know how much we care #GMB. I can't get over it, imagine their heartbreak, it is impossible." Sally Price said, "Beloved Elsie's parents are just broken. They must keep talking and reflecting. She is watching over them and is with them spiritually forever." And at Andy000211 admitted struggling to watch, saying, "I can't bear to watch this. I know I should, but it feels so uncomfortable to me. Not because I think the parents shouldn't do it, but because it's too raw." Alice de Silva Aguiar's parents are not ready to speak yet following the first public interviews from the families of 2 children killed in the Southport knife attack. In an interview with the Sunday Times, the families of 2 of the 3 girls murdered at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport last summer shared their grief and reflected on the devastating moment they were told something awful has happened. They also paid tribute to their daughters, remembering them for their spirits and the love they brought into the world. This was the first time Jenny and David Stankham, parents of 7-year-old Elsie, and the parents of 6-year-old BB King, who cannot be named for legal reasons, had spoken publicly. They recounted the horrifying moment they learned of the tragedy at the Heart Space Studio on July 29 last year. Just before 12 p.m., Jenny received a phone call from another parent whose child was at the class. She told the Sunday Times, "Something awful has happened. Somebody stabbed the kids," she said. "I said, 'What do you mean?'